Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Kafi.
Good evening, sir.
Mr. Ghost. Good evening. Mr. AK. Good evening. Good evening, sir. That's the family. Mr. Chuku, good evening. Mr. Henry, good evening. Mr. Isaiah. Oh, good evening. Avas, good evening. Quintasi, good evening. Engineer Babs, good evening, everybody. Harmony, good evening. Okpeyemi, good evening. My namesake. So welcome everybody to day 2 week 3 of the Sharp Academy Free web3 educational program. Once again, I'm glad to have you guys here. I'm happy you guys have taken, you guys took the decision to be a member of this class from the start till now. And I'm assuring you it's going to pay off at the end of the program. So first things first, I have a message for Kafi. Kafi, can you hear me? If you can, I just dropped a message in the group now. Let me know if you can do that. Kafi B. Yeah, please put on your mic. Switch on your mic.
Good evening, boss. Good evening, yeah.
Why am I hearing a guy's voice? What's the meaning of that?
No, be so. My other account, I can't message in a group. My other Telegram account.
Okay. Are you familiar with the Web3 sector before?
Yeah, a bit.
A bit.
Yeah. More than a bit, sir. Let me just say
More
a
than a
bit.
bit. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for answering the question, because I actually wanted to ask you something before. But since you are familiar with it, I'm going to ask somebody else that isn't familiar.
Ask now. Have you
No,
not
no,
determined
you
the
actually
answer now?
want the person to learn. You are definitely
Okay.
going to know what I'm going to ask. Yeah, that's why I said
Okay.
that.
No
Yes.
problem.
Yeah, Folake, please can you switch on your mic? You can just type yes or no.
All right.
Okay. Good evening. So I know you are a newbie. I know you are new to the space. So what I want to do now is that I want to give you a chance to win $20 worth of RBA. I'm going to ask you a question, and you have just 10 seconds to answer the question. Are you ready for the question?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So earlier today, I dropped a link in the group for you to read, for everybody to read. It's a list of slangs in crypto space. I'm going to ask you one question now. You are going to tell me the meaning of the slang.
Okay.
So what does the slang rug pull mean in Web3? Rug pull. Rug pull. No idea.
Rug pull. No
That's,
idea.
that's late. That's late. All right. I'm going to introduce the our educator for today. Maybe after the class, I'm going to ask another person the question. So sorry about that, for Folake. Next time you read it very well.
Ah.
Okay, so we have with us now Mr. Lawa, and we are ready to have a second session, decentralized app in. But sorry for that. Mr. Lawa, can we please have you now? I have to attend to this urgent thing.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sure you can hear me already. If you can hear me, you can just signify in the chat so I'll know how to proceed. Oh, okay, good. So today we are going to go deeper into what we talked about yesterday, and as well talk about some other things which are social media and content platforms in Web3, and then decentralized marketplaces. Decentralized marketplaces has to do with NFTs mostly, because I mentioned yesterday, you could remember I mentioned OpenSea, Solana marketplace, which is Magic Eden. I just mentioned it in a brief. So today we are going to go deeper into what marketplaces are in Web3. So to make a small recap of yesterday, we made mention of what the apps are, decentralized apps, and we talked extensively about NFTs, their benefits, how they are being run, and their use cases in different forms. And someone asked a question yesterday as to where they can get NFTs, and I said on the blockchain markets where you can trade your NFTs. So today on decentralized marketplaces, to cut the definition short and to make it simple, decentralized marketplaces are platforms where buyers and sellers can engage in peer-to-peer transactions without relying on a central authority. If you could recall yesterday, I made it known that the main thing that decentralization is after is to move away from centralized bodies. You don't have to tell someone you need something before they will now think if it is of benefit to them for you to proceed to do what you want to do. You are at the liberty of yourself to do whatever you want to do, and it's there on the blockchain for everyone to see. They use smart contracts, which I mentioned yesterday on decentralized apps. And if you couldn't recall very well, smart contracts are the commands, the settings, the line of codes you put onto the blockchain to automate what you do. We already had about AIs and things. You tell AI, how can I make coffee? And AI will tell you, this is what you need to do to make your coffee. Same thing is applicable to smart contracts. Only in the sense of smart contract, you have to put it on the blockchain as to what you want the smart contracts to do. I want to send a token from someone to... Can you just mute your mic, please? I want to send a token from someone to another person, and that's what I want you to do, only for me. That is what the smart contract will do. If you tell the smart contract to send NFT, it won't go. You'll be met with user error or some other errors that are particular to the dev terms. Decentralized marketplaces operate on the blockchain. I don't really need to emphasize on this. We all know this already, as you guys are already now, and at least experienced a little about the blockchain terms. We have marketplaces in different places on the blockchain because we have several blockchains, the L1s, layer 1s, the layer 2s, the zero knowledge rollups, and the new ones, the green energy blockchains. What you sell on marketplaces are basically NFTs. I should have made known of the type of NFT we are yesterday, but there are protocols and they are deep. So I won't go deep into that. And there are particular to different blockchains. And since we aren't based on a blockchain here, we are talking about everything in general. No need for us to go deeper to that. If you are interested in that, you can just make your research when you pick your chain because it is particular to chains. Decentralized marketplaces help in tokenization of reward assets or goods or digital tokens on the blockchain. When you have your NFT in your wallet, if you actually look at your wallet, if you scan it on any explorer, you're just going to see the name of your NFTs. Etherscan has been upgraded to some extent that you're actually going to see the picture of your NFT, but this is only limited to Ethereum. If you look at other blockchains, you have to use the marketplace to see the value, how your NFT looks like, to know the worth, and to know how you can interact with it to some extent. So they have like a gallery for your NFTs. If you log in, connect your wallet, and you go to your profile, you see a collection of all the NFTs you combine and you have. And we can't make mention of decentralized marketplaces without mentioning decentralized finance. Probably towards the end of the whole academic stuff, we might get to know more about decentralized finance. But we must know at least what it means. Because anything that has to do with monetary aspects all automatically falls under decentralized finance. Decentralized finance are like protocols that offer financial services without intermediary. If you could recall recently, I made mention that decentralized marketplaces allow you to trade peer to peer from a user to another user. The marketplace just like serves as a middleman between both of you. And to look at it, the blockchain is actually the middleman. The marketplace is just offering you a front end for you to interact with the smart contract that is on the blockchain, for you to be able to link up with another person that's interested in whatever you want to trade. So without these protocols, decentralized marketplaces provide additional facilities, or let me say functionalities, like lending, borrowing, yield farming, etc. You have marketplaces where you have your NFT that is of value, then you deposit it there, then you use your NFT as a collateral to lend some tokens to do whatever you want to do. And probably when you are profitable what you wanted it for, you deposit the money there back and you get your NFT. That is another use case for NFTs. In decentralized finance, you can lend, you can borrow, and you can yield farm. Yield farming is just like you depositing your token and a base currency with it. You pay it together, and then you collect yield on it. You can do the same thing for NFTs through decentralized marketplaces. You deposit your NFT, you add a base currency to it, and in some cases you might actually no need to add base currencies to it. Then you enjoy yield on the NFT that you deposited. These marketplaces can bring benefits like increased liquidity through AMM, automated market making. These are times in DeFi. If we go into DeFi deeper, we are going to talk to this and permissionless access to financial services to users across the blockchain. So that's basically DeFi in short. That's basically DeFi in short. Then decentralized marketplaces enhance the ability for users to be able to perform activities in different governance and community involvement. You might like an idea or maybe like the artwork by different people and you feel like, oh, I want to be a fan of this person. Say you're a fan of this word now and you feel like, oh, how can I like show my love and passion to him? Then you just buy his NFT. Automatically you become a fan that way. And if there's a community around owners of that NFT, you have access to join. Then from there you interact with other users and your will has been done. If there is no decentralized marketplaces around, if the NFT is there, you have to like look for someone that's willing to sell. And this is blockchain that we're actually talking about. You might decide to send money and the other person decide to abscond with your money. There's nothing you can do. But since we have decentralized marketplaces around that are like in between both of you, the process will be swift and quick, and you don't even need to know who's selling in person. You just have access to it and do whatever you feel you want with it. Also, decentralized marketplaces comes with censorship resistance and transparency. Transparency, I don't actually need to explain what transparency is as to what blockchain is all about. Whatever you do is out there for everyone to see. So if you buy an NFT from someone, it can probably be traced to your wallet that you bought it, and it can be traced through the previous owners. Transparency is there. When we talk about censorship and resistance, decentralized marketplaces are inherently censorship resistant because they operate on a distributed network of nodes. There is no central authority that can control or restrict access to the platform, ensuring that transactions and interactions remain free from censorship or inference. No one can just wake up today and say, OpenSea, close down your activities of the merits to us on the blockchain. Even if OpenSea decides to say, okay, fine, we like you, you are a person, we decide to close, there will be another marketplace. For instance, Block can come up and say, okay, fine. If you don't have access to OpenSea, you can have access to us, and whoever tells OpenSea to close down cannot just come to our DMs and talk rubbish to us. So there are censorship resistance. You don't have a governing body that is governing them. We people on the blockchain are the one governing ourselves. Although we might have people of higher rank, maybe the owners of the blockchain, the miners, who might have a bigger say than the users. But then without the users, what is the blockchain? Therefore, so our own thinking, our own usability always comes to account to them. So there is the challenges that decentralized marketplaces are facing actually. And the major thing that they face is all ties to the limitations of the blockchain. If you want to buy a art as a when the network is congested, something that you expect to complete itself in like 2 minutes will take longer to complete. So we are talking about scalability here. So basically that's the only limitations that is linked to decentralized marketplaces. Although we should know that all other safety protocols that's to do with blockchain in general, all the protocols in general, security protocols that you have to observe personally as to securing your wallets being drained and other things applies to decentralized marketplaces too. If you do your assignment well personally and you take necessary procedures, you can't be attacked through any protocols either through token interaction or through the marketplaces. So, to continue, there are some real world use cases to decentralized marketplaces. They serve like as supply chain and logistics. So to enable you to track different NFTs. If you are to buy an NFT, find the blockchain is the road that is there for everyone to pass. But at least you need something to drive on the road to make you go to your destination. This decentralized marketplace serves as that. If you buy an NFT from a person, it is the protocol that is being made by the decentralized marketplaces that will feel like, okay, send this NFT so, and return, send him this amount of tokens in competition for the NFTs. He just let go to another person. If the decentralized marketplace is not serving like as an intermediary between the both of them, then problems will arise and it might affect the blockchain as a whole. I made mention of them serving like a gallery, like an art platform. They serve as an art platform where you can just show your artwork and you flex using that. Decentralized marketplace comes with their own security. Their security limit is limited to the blockchain as a whole. If a blockchain is being exploited, then nothing is safe. But if the blockchain is not being exploited, then you are free. So far, you do your own assignments to ensure that your tokens, your wallets, is safe. So basically, that's it about decentralized marketplaces. So now I'm going to cross over to talk on social media and content platform in web3. With the word social media is not new to us. We have the likes of Facebook, the WhatsApp, the Twitter. All of them are social medias. We use them to interact with each other literally on daily basis. We are on here on Telegram. It's a social media too. Talking about decentralized social media, the leverage on the blockchain decentralized architecture to eliminate the need for centralized intermediaries. If you're on Facebook and excuse me please.
Don't forget to write down your questions so you won't forget. Don't forget to write down your questions so you won't forget when it's time to ask questions. And after this section, I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see an example of a marketplace and how an NFT looks like. So let's wait for Mr. Lawal to be back.
I'm sorry guys. Back now. I was made mention of the make use of the blockchain architecture to eliminate need for centralized intermediaries. Take for instance now Facebook, or let me say Meta, as an organization. If you want to send a message for myself to Mr. Sharp, it is automatically going to release. They have access to it. They know what I'm sending. Forget about the ground. that don't have access to it, blah blah blah. They do. Blockchain, social media on the block is providing an alternative to that. You can send a message from A to B without anyone knowing actually what you send. This is encrypted for life, and it's only going to be open to both wallets that are being used to interact. You can message a wallet straight up if you know your way around it. But if you don't, we have decentralized social media platforms that is being used to do this. The decentralization ensures that the content and data are stored on the blockchain network, making it more resistant to censorship and data manipulations. Users have greater control over their personal information, and the risk of a single point failure is reduced. I already explained what this is about. You don't need a bigger organization to control what you can send, when you can send, and how you can send. Yourself is the limit, or let me say, the blockchain is the limit. If the blockchain is crawling, you're automatically crawling. So there are some blockchain platform. I'm sure some of you could have heard of Steemit. It is long. It is a micro blogging platform. At least it is some kind of first of its kind blockchain. Steemit. It is an OG. There's another one, Relevant. This place you can just like post your news and things. People will vote or downvote you. You earn from it. Social media and content provide you with ownership and monetization. Remember, I said you post something and you earn from it, then you claim ownership for it. Say, for instance, now there is an information going around, and you are actually the first person to know about it and try to make it public. If you post it out there on a normal news page, then before you know it, it is being duplicated, and everyone will be like, "Oh, I said it first. I heard it first. I got to know about it first." But since the blockchain is working with timestamps, if you post it up there first, everyone will know you actually did it first. So it comes with its own ownership and originality. And then from the source, you being the source, if you're actually putting something that's bad or is of bad information, it's very easy to control. The amount of downvote on it will tell prospective users to know that, oh, what this man is saying is false. And it will also curb the way the lies has been spread. But if you're a trusted person and you are the type that gets off with very, very much, then you control originality and people will trust you for your source. In Web2 of today, governments, big organizations are very easy to manipulate media outlets as to making them say what they want. But when it comes to blockchain, even if they try to, you people that are reading and are downvoting, you can't be traced because you are using the web3, and your personal ownership can't be out there to know that, okay, so Mr. blah 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 is the one that said the government is lying, then go for him and do things. Those are part of the perks that come with social media on blockchain. Social media comes with its own incentives and tokenomics. Automatically, you interacting with it are already rewarding the content creators. You appreciate them for what they do. You thank them for them putting you through and telling you the actual facts that you need to know. And then this will encourage them to do more, thereby making our community clean and making everyone literally up to date as to what is going around. social media on the blockchain comes with its own community governance. If there is a macro platform now, a micro blogging platform, I made mention of maybe estimates or relevance. You can decide to feel like, oh, as my own micro blogging platform, my users, what content do you want our users to, or our content creators to focus mainly on? I made mention of deals yesterday and how they use either their NFTs or their tokens to vote. Then the users will then use their tokens to vote. Oh, we want sports news. We want Earth news, Ethereum news. We want news around the green energy and things like that. They use their tokens to vote. Then they control what's going on the microblogging platform. Someone can't just stand up today and say, BBC, stop. We are tired of you giving us world news. Focus on the disasters going around the world and stop telling us what's going on in Russia. No one can't. But you as a user and a community, and you feel like, oh, our content creators are focusing too much on the war going on in Russia. What's going on with the Women World Cup? That's what we want. They come up with a vote. A snapshot is being taken, and then people pass their votes, and automatically the vote is being passed and taken on. You see lesser of things going on in Russia, and focus more will be on the Women World Cup. These are things that come with social media. Limitations as to social media on uh on the blockchain. Everything that has to do with the limitations is automatically tied to the limitations of the blockchain. You might decide you want to vote, and the blockchain at that moment is misbehaving. There are some times that we have infra nodes going off. Then transaction will be recorded. If you happen to be part of the blocks that are not recorded, then your say won't be registered. It's just be like you didn't say anything. So automatically, the limitations of the blockchain, if it's going down, you are going down with it. And if it has the max speed, then you should enjoy the best of your own too. Also, content moderation. The blockchain is open to anyone to say whatever you want to do. If you decide to up into a content platform and start posting things that are not right, before you be able to be controlled, you might have gained the audience that you want and might have made the impact that you actually want. So it is kind of hard to control the content that is being put out there. It might eventually be voted out and accounts might be banned, which in Web3 is something that is very hard to do. If you are going to block a wallet, fine, you block it, but it costs you maybe 3 or 4 seconds to just generate another one and just continue what you are doing before. Compared to maybe the Web2 ways that you have to verify your identity before you can post and things like that. So if you have verified ones, you can't verify yourself again. But if on blockchain, you can just easily open your wallet, then start your own ways. There are different ways of verification on blockchain these days. We have eth names, eth domains, the ENS, the AVAX domains, the BSC domains that maybe can tie you to your real life identity, so people will know, okay, this is the actual person operating these wallets. But then, if those kind of regulations are not being made on the content platform, and we're trying to like flex the max advantage of blockchain, saying everyone is not limited to post, you are free to post whatever you want to post, then some people will pass off the wrong information, the wrong details, and it can cause mayhem in some places. Another problem that comes with blockchain social media is interoperability and cross-platform integrations. Someone that is limited to Binance matching, he loves the cheap gas fees and other things. But then the microblogging platform he likes is on Ethereum. he doesn't have the power to actually have his say as to what's going on the microblogging platform. He might actually want to post, but because these things are on blockchain, you want to like post something and you see gas fee of maybe $100. When the guy is like, you run back, going to your BSC, that will just charge maybe 50 cents to do what you want to do. But then you are not getting the audience that you want to get on BSC. It is on Ethereum. And this microblogging platform, most of them do not support cross-chain activities that are limited to blockchain, because we don't have enough devs out there to be uh working on the cross-chain abilities. Literally everyone out there is trying to make money. Also, user adoption. A Web2 nigga that is addicted to Facebook, the TikToks, the Twitters, and you just like tell him, oh wait, instead of you spending your time on TikTok, there is this place that you can get more secure information and you are anonymized there. They are not taking up your phone details and whatever you are pressing on your phone. You are free. And you tell them, they might feel like, oh, the stress might be too much. Let me just stick to what I know how to use. So the onboarding is on the low side, making some content creators feel like their efforts are not being appreciated like they actually wish. So these are part of the problems that we are facing when it comes to social media and content platforms in Web3. So previously, the first topic I talked about is decentralized marketplaces. So I'll give us a list of decentralized marketplaces that you can just later up check some other time to see how they look like and how they work. I made mention of decentralized finance, and the major one is Uniswap and SushiSwap. So for NFTs, we have OpenSea. OpenSea. If Mr. Sharp is going to give an example, I'm very sure he's going to choose OpenSea. OpenSea is the number one go-to when it comes to NFTs, and it is cross-chain. It is not limited to a chain. Then we have Rarible. This one is mainly for artists, not for traders per se. Artists go there to interact with each other and post their artwork there. If the artwork is like appreciated by different artworkers, in some cases they generate a collection out of it and post it up to OpenSea or their users to mint either ways. We have Super Rare as well. So this one is just like a gallery. I made mention of decentralized marketplaces looking like a gallery. You only go there to showcase what you have and flaunt your gallery. Okay, fine. This is what I have. I own a copy of Mona Lisa and what have you. Then we have foundation. This one you can just create an NFT there, then you monetize it and you engage with other users or their fans or what have you. We have decentralized real estate marketplaces. We have Propi. We have Propi. So you can just like it is mainly for metaverse. So you can just buy a land on metaverse and you own it yourself, you develop whatever you feel you develop on it and design it to your taste. Then we have Real IT. Real IT. It's a decentralized real estate marketplace too. As well for e-commerce platform, we have Open Bazaar. So it's a peer-to-peer e-commerce website where you can just buy and sell things, just like the Amazon version of or the Jumia version of the blockchain. You sell and buy things peer-to-peer without anyone interfering between the both of you. Then we have Origin Protocol. You might have heard it before. It is very common. Origin Protocol. We have decentralized freelance platform where you can post a portfolio and tell someone, oh, I'm good at doing this. and or maybe I have the idea of doing this and I need money to do it. The most popular one, which is also the number one among them, is Gitcoin. It is linked to your GitHub account. You should have heard about Gitcoin. That's the number one decentralized freelance platform we have on the blockchain, specifically to Ethereum and I think Avax or OP. We have LaborX too. It's just like the Upwork, or let me say Fiverr version of the blockchain. Then we have decentralized computing power platform, literally data centers. So you can just, instead of using your card to rent data storage in the web2, you can just use your blockchain tokens. And example include Golem and iExec. So if you need something on them, you can just go there. It is very easy to use. We talked about that yesterday. Their interface, they are literally all easy to use. So basically, I've come to the end of today's lecture about decentralized marketplaces and social media on the blockchain. So you can just drop your messages that contain questions in the Telegram chats, and I'll do justice to every one of them. Over to you, Mr. Sharp.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lawa. So, yeah, I think questions should be the first before I share my screen, because I'm actually working on something right now. So we'll be expecting your questions within the next 5 minutes. We'll be expecting your questions within the next 5 minutes, and by 6:53, we are going to reply your questions. This is actually the same time that we requested for people to ask questions yesterday, if you guys remember. So 6:48. So 6:53, we are going to attend to all questions asked. And after the questions, I'm going to share with you guys my screen so you can see an example of a decentralized marketplace. Okay. Yeah, so we have no questions. I'm going to drop the attendance form now. And there's a little survey I want us to do. It's in the form. You guys can see it. So kindly fill the form and submit. I've dropped the form in the group. Okay. So thank you very much, Mr. Lawa, for taking us this particular section. We are very happy for what you've done for us so far and for giving us more knowledge about the web3 space. Should I ask questions since nobody has a question to ask? Because I believe there are some terms that we are not yet familiar. You might not be familiar with. There are some terms Mr. Lawal could have mentioned that you are not yet familiar with, but with the passage of time, you are definitely going to get familiar with these words. Once you start doing practicals, you are going to get familiar with these words. So it's only a matter of time. So I'm going to check. I want people to fill this attendance. I'm going to close it before I start sharing my screen. I'm going to close the attendance form very soon. So please fill the form. Only 15 responses so far. Maybe I'm just going to do a little recap on what Mr. Lawal taught us today. So he taught us about decentralized marketplaces, and he said a decentralized marketplace is an application that runs on the blockchain. So as the name implies, marketplace, it's a market where you sell and buy things. But basically, majorly what we sell on this application, these marketplaces, is called NFT, non-fungible tokens. So it's like a gallery for NFTs, for the artworks. He said, remember he said an NFT is also a token. Any asset you have in your wallet is a token. He made mention of something that I liked. He said, if you scan your wallet, you are going to see the NFT as a token. You're going to see the NFT as a token in the wallet, but you are not going to see the picture of the token. We said an NFT is a digital asset. It's like an artwork. But if you scan your wallet, you won't always see the picture of the NFT, but you can see it as a token. I want everybody to scan this particular wallet. Scan it on the Ethereum blockchain. I'm not going to tell you the site to scan. It's a very simple site. You should already know it by now. So I want everybody to scan this wallet on the Ethereum blockchain. And there are some NFTs there. Please, if you're already familiar with the space, don't bother to answer this question. Let the newbies, to people that are just learning, let them answer this question. Most especially, I don't want to mention him, but the person that did my logo, I won't mention your name. The person behind Sharps Academy logo, don't answer this question because I know you're always the first person to answer questions. So kindly scan this wallet, Ethereum blockchain, please, and tell me the NFTs you can see inside. Ethereum blockchain, tell me the NFTs you can see inside. I'm going to scan it now because I can't even. I know I expected some people to have difficulties in getting the NFTs in the wallet. I want everybody to scan the wallet. This wallet I dropped. I'm dropping it again. Scan it in the Ethereum blockchain using the Explorer. You guys have forgotten the sites that we used to scan on Ethereum. Okay, Olaomi already said there are 5 NFTs. Let me check if that's right. Yeah, that's right. We have 5 NFTs. You see, they listed it as NFT tokens, and you can see them there. Okay, I'm just going to drop the link to scan. So that's the link to scan. Yeah, those are the NFTs in that wallet. But this is not how they will look. Everybody should look at the picture that Mr. Ashiru sent to the group. And I said it. I saw it. Oh, I saw the name of the person that forwarded it to you. This man, you just don't want to give up. Send the picture again to the group so I can tell people to check. Okay. Somebody else already sent it. So my network is bad. The picture hasn't downloaded yet. Okay. So those are the NFTs there. Now, take a good look at these NFTs. The way they display here is going to be different from the way they display in a decentralized marketplace. The way they display here is going to be different. So, okay, before I share my screen, I'm going to close the attendance form. So, if you are here to fill the form, sorry, but I'm closing it now. Closed. So I'm going to share my screen. Can you guys see my screen? Okay, good. So this is a decentralized marketplace called OpenSea. This is a decentralized marketplace called OpenSea, and it's a marketplace where you can sell and buy NFTs, obviously. Yeah, I have a feeling my network is... Oh God. I'm going to open the attendance. I'm going to open the attendance again. The form, it won't be open for long. A minute, then I'll close it. So it's opened now. It's open now. Kindly fill the form. Kindly fill the form. It's opened now. Kindly fill the form. It's opened now. I'm closing the form in a few seconds. Right, I'm closing the form. I'm actually waiting for Harmony. So, as I know she has been present in the class. Okay, I think you have to fill the form later. You have to. Okay, nice. So I'm going to share my screen again. Yeah. So this is a decentralized marketplace, and it's called OpenSea. The name is OpenSea. Can you guys see my screen? Can you see what I'm displaying right now? So this is called OpenSea, and this is my, okay, good. This is my page on OpenSea. This is my profile on OpenSea. On this profile, on this page, I can see the list of NFTs I have and the transactions I've made in the past on OpenSea. I can see everything here. I remember I said the way it's going to display here is different from how it displayed on the wallet you scanned. So this is the same wallet actually. This is the same wallet. Although you are going to see more NFTs here because I have other NFTs in other blockchain. I only ask you to check for Ethereum blockchain. So if you have NFTs on Optimism, if you have on Arbitrum, it's going to be here. It's going to bring all of it together. It's in the same wallet. So this is my profile. I'm going to put you guys through. As you can see, it says I have 18 items here, meaning I have 18 NFTs in my wallet. I have 18 NFTs in this wallet, and you can see them here. See the list here. App Planet, App Shibihai, App blah blah blah. This is my domain name. You remember Mr. Lawab made mention of domain name yesterday as an NFT. So this is my domain name. These are just artworks, they are NFT. But mind you, let me check if I can. Okay, I already sold one. So I'm going to explain that one to you later. Now, you guys can see my NFTs now. Let's check the NFTs I've sold in the past. See the activity here. Activity. So these are the transactions that have taken place on OpenSea. These are the transactions. I'm going to make use of this as an example. This particular NFT that has 254. It's written is tagged 254. You can see the price in front of it is 0.128, which is worth $223. I sold this particular NFT 4 months ago. So there's a use case that came with this NFT that time, and I'm going to tell you guys the use case. So for everybody that has this NFT that time, if you want, you are going to fill a form, and then the owner of this NFT, the project that owns this NFT, will build a physical, what's it called? A physical hoodie to you just by holding this NFT. This NFT represents a hoodie. So once you burn, there's something we call burn in the blockchain sector. There's something we call, is a terminology in blockchain. When you burn something, just as the name implies, what it means before is to destroy. So when I burn this NFT, when I destroy this NFT, I can claim my physical hoodie. But unfortunately for me, I wasn't able to claim because of the location. They have to send it through whatever. I think the means of transportation then was not okay. And reason being that I'm in Nigeria itself, it's going to be very difficult for me to get the hoodie. I can't be paying thousands of naira for a hoodie. So I decided to sell it. But what I'm trying to bring out is that this is an NFT that has a use case. And the use case is that it represents a physical object, which is the UD I am supposed to exchange this for. I am supposed to burn this for. But I sold it for $223. And there was a time this particular NFT was worth 7 Ethereum. So I could have sold it for 6 figures, 5 figures in dollars, but I held and the price went down to $223. So these are the list of other NFTs. See Vela Hammer, I sold it at $83. Another Vela Hammer, I bought it at $11 and I sold it at $83. See some other NFTs I had in the past. I'm not so into the NFT sector. I did being I'm an NFT guy, you are going to see a lot of transactions here, but I'm not really into NFT. So I'm going to go back to my collections. See, these are the NFTs I have currently in my wallet, but these are just the ones you can see in your wallet. If you want to explore, okay, let's say you're into artwork now, you just want to check other NFTs in the marketplace. You just go back to here, you click on OpenSea, then it's going to take you to the main page. Here you can see different kind of OpenSeas, different kind of NFTs. You can see them here, see them collections. See, these are artworks. These are artworks. These are artworks. Let me check for what's the name of this NFT. Okay, Bored Apes. Yeah, please mute your mic. Ghost, can you please help me check whose mic is on? Okay, so this is a collection of an NFT. You can see. If you have this particular NFT, please mute your mic. If you have this NFT, just one of these monkeys here, these pictures here, if you have one of it, it costs 30 Ethereum per one. Okay, the floor price, okay, the best offer, 30 Ethereum per one. How much is 30 Ethereum in dollars? Can somebody tell me how much 30 Ethereum is in dollars? 38. I'm waiting for an answer. Please mute your mic. Is Ghost not in the... Okay, I'm going to do it myself. Whose mic is that? I got it just now, but... Okay, so... Yeah, okay. Does everybody here knows how they got the price of 30, how much 30 Ethereum is worth in dollars? Does everybody here knows how much, like how they got it? Does anybody here know how much they got it? Because I have a feeling, I didn't think we mentioned how we can calculate this. Okay. Is there anybody that can explain? Okay, let me explain. Let me just explain. Okay, good. I love the fact that we are helping ourselves out. Very good. So if you want to get the price, I can see 3 people already said they don't know. Here's one way you can get the price. You go to your Trust wallet. I believe everybody here already has the Trust wallet. Then you check the price of BTC. You always see the price of the BTC, of one BTC in front. You always see the price of Ethereum in front. So this time around, we are going to check the price of Ethereum. I said BTC before, but it's Ethereum. So you are going to check the price of Ethereum. So that exact price, you are going to multiply it by 30. That's one way to get the the worth of 30 Ethereum. That's one way to get it. Is that clear? Somebody's mic is on. Youngster, please mute your mic. Thank you. Yeah, so Juliet already gave us the calculation. The current price of Ethereum is 1,862. So 30 Ethereum, it means 1,862 times 30. But wait, where were you guys getting? What's going on? Don't turn my head with your calculations, Mr. Paulie God. I was shocked when I saw $37,000. So it's going to be 1,862 times 30. That's going to give you the worth. It's going to give you the worth of 38. So this monkey you are seeing here now, each one of it is worth $55,000 plus. If you want to have mental stress, you can calculate 55,000 naira times 870. That's the worth in naira. 55,000 naira and 55,000 times 870 is going to give you the worth in naira. So this picture alone, see how many, and just see, we have, what's the collection items? We have 9,998 of these NFTs in circulation. The only 9,000. Please mute your mic.
Don't allow them. They don't shout fire now. I got you don't come now. Okay.
How many of those NFTs? Who am I? Who am I to have a board ape NFT? Who am I to have a board ape NFT? So in naira, it's 48 million naira per NFT, per board ape NFT. So that's, we call it, once you are imagining things in web3, there's something we JIT guys we call it MS, mental stress. So don't give yourself mental stress. It's not don't bother yourself about it. But once you are, see money, oh my God, that's mental stress. So that's basically how a decentralized marketplace is. This OpenSea it's quite familiar to other marketplaces, are familiar to the interface of OpenSea. If you check Rarible, Eden Hex, and a lot of other marketplaces, this is what you are going to see. So, yeah. Before we go, I have a question. But before I ask, there's something I need to do. Come in. Give me a second. I don't have any. Most of the NFTs I have in my wallet are okay. Telegram username. I'm just going to ask a random question. Temitope, are you still here? Please, if you can unmute your mic if you are willing to talk. But if you are not willing to talk, just send the message in the group that you can't talk where you are right now. Okay, I will take that as a no. Samuel. I think I saw Samuel here earlier. I can't pronounce the first name, but it starts. Let me just tag you. PLO. Okay. Oh, Olori Samuel. Can you switch on your mic? I have a question to ask you. If it's okay by you. Okay, since your mic is not on, I'll take that as a no. Moving forward. Okay. Navas, can you switch on your mic?
Yeah, I'm here.
Then you should have replied with the mic on. Okay, very good. I have a question for you, and you
Yeah,
have just 10 seconds to answer the question.
yeah.
Yes, yepa indeed. So the question is, what does it mean when we say the market is bullish? You have 10 seconds. Bullish.
Increasing,
Bullish. 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 You have 5 seconds left.
increasing,
Is what?
increasing.
What's increasing?
I mean,
What's increasing?
I don't know.
I would have given you that, but increasing is, I won't take that as an answer. Okay.
Ah,
Can I help him, sir?
No, 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 no. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, I'm going to call another person.
Increasing profitability.
Don't worry. I'm going
Alright.
to call you if I want to ask you a question. Yeah, Navas, can you switch on your mic? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. I think I heard her voice now.
Yes.
Okay, good. My question is, what's the full meaning of? Okay, let me ask you for the full meaning. But when you hear the word food or FUD, FUD, what do you think it means?
The word
FUD. FUD. You can
fear,
check the.
uncertainty, and death.
Wow.
Fear, uncertainty, and death.
But yeah, that's the right. That's the right word. But can you explain further what it means? Like,
It stands for the cryptocurrency word.
so when they say there is fraud, what does it mean?
False and negative information.
Okay, I think I'll give you that. But next time, if you want to explain in a very good thing, you are going to you know the meaning of the words fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But when they say they are flooding the market, it means they are giving negative information about the market, maybe to manipulate price. So when there's fraud, they are just passing out wrong information. They are doing everything they can to maybe to bring an end to a particular coin or just to make it deep. So because you answer this question, you'll be getting $20 worth of Robuna tokens. So what you are going to do now is you are going to send me your wallet address, and I will send it to you after the end of this class. Thank you very much for answering this question.
Oh, thank you. Thank you,
You're
sir.
welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm going to ask somebody else. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Yap. Okay. Mm, mm, where is this guy? I'm coming over. Okay. Then do you have Salahu Samuel here? If you are here, please, if you can talk or mute your mic. Salahu Samuel. Salahu Samuel, are you here? Okay, I think he left already. I'm going for another person then. Okay, do you have Sama Folabi here? Sama Folabi? No.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you a question now. And you have 10 seconds to answer the question. So the question is, I'm still thinking of the question to ask because I don't want to ask from the link I dropped earlier. So the question is, okay, what's the full meaning of DAO?
That is decentralized autonomous organization, right? Yeah.
Okay, you got it right. You'll be getting $20 worth of RBA2.
Oh,
So
thank you very much, sir.
send me your wallet address. Then I'll send
Okay.
it to you at the end of the class. You're welcome. So please mute your mic. Now, who else? Coming. Okay. What question am I going to ask the third person? I'm not taking it there. No. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, I'm going for George. Can you please put on your mic? Hello, sir.
Hello.
Okay,
Can you hear
yeah.
me?
Good. Yes, I can hear you. So my question is, I want you to mention just 4 blockchains for me.
4 blockchains.
Yeah. You have 5 seconds left.
I'm coming.
No. You should have mentioned 1 or 2 at least. So I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. Okay. I still have somebody else to ask. So let me just tell you guys now. Let me tell you what I'm doing. Everybody that fill the form and everybody that fill the form and you already have you already have a cryptocurrency in your wallet and you've already gotten an airdrop, I'm not going to ask you any question because I believe you're already in the space. Yes. So if I'm not mentioning your name, know that I'm not picking. I'm picking the names from the form. So far, you've gotten an airdrop, or your first cryptocurrency is not a cryptocurrency from this class. Maybe it's not RBA or BUSD. You are not. You are not going to answer any question. Yeah, you are not getting shishi. So that's the game I played, and it was actually my ghost PA that came up with the idea. So if you are going to fight anybody, you should go after my ghosting PA.
Sir, this is not how we talk it. Maybe how we talk can be this.
Okay. Now I still have one more question to ask. Okay. Okay, what am I going to ask? Let me check the list again. Let me check the list again. New. Okay. Jeremiah, are you here? Jeremiah. I
Yeah.
can see a web developer. How come you don't have a crypto and you've never gotten an NFT before? A airdrop before. How come? Why is that possible?
I just started training in the web, so someone is training me in that aspect.
And you already have web developer on your bio. Hey, it's okay.
We are still training, but we suppose act like professionals too now.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So my question is, you should know this question actually, and this one is what $10 worth of RBA. So my question is, what do you understand by the word white paper?
White paper.
Yes.
Um, in what aspect?
Mm. There's no aspect to white paper. White paper is white paper.
Okay. White paper. Sometimes maybe in my own aspect, I can say white papers are documents that provide things like maybe information or data.
Hmm.
Did I get
Ghost, what do you think? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
what are
Actually,
you?
I would say
Now,
the
I
thing I
beg,
dey think
man,
am.
talk. I shall wait with white paper.
Um, Ghost, I'm going to meet you now. And Ghost, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes, sir.
So should we give him or not?
Sir, I think he's a perfect fit. I think he's a perfect fit.
Okay, no wala. I'll give him then. Okay, because the response was kind of slow, and
Ask me now.
Yeah, the response was actually naive, very, very naive. Not that naive, but at least naive.
no problem. So,
Yes, sir.
um, Jeremiah, you are going to send me your wallet address, and I'm going to credit you at the end of the class. Yes, that's $50 giveaway for today, and that's all for today. So a white paper is a document that contains all the information about a project. I don't know why he said aspect. A white paper is always a white paper. Anywhere you go, a white paper is a document that like a particular project has all its data, all its information in. Get that straight. A white paper is one of the things you need to look into as an investor. Maybe when you want to invest, you want to do research about a project. A white paper is the best place for you to go to get all all kind of informations that you could ever get about that project. A white paper is where you can get it. So don't forget that. And yes, thank you everybody for joining today's class. And you guys have to bear with us. The newsletter is now going to be on a weekly basis rather than daily. The next newsletter is going to be on Saturday. It's going to be on Saturday. So kindly bear with us. So yeah, I think that's all for today. That's all for today. And tomorrow we'll be talking. Tomorrow is a webinar, not a class. So it's not really compulsory you are there. At the same time, it's necessary because it's not going to be a class. We are just going to be talking about decentralized finance and the potential for financial freedom. So I will encourage you guys to join. All right. It's a good night from my side. Let me check the messages in the chat and see. Is a white paper meant to be public? Yes, a white paper is meant to be public. White paper is meant to be public. So Nelson, you are new here. I saw the list of the coins you dropped. I was like, wow, well done, well done, well done. So I've cited you, and there's no way you can get a giveaway from this academy. There's no way. There's no way. So let the newbies let them learn and learn. Let them learn and learn. So that's it. That's that list. The list I collected today is going to be my list for questions. It's going to be my list for questions. So if you are here for giveaway and you're already vast in the space, it's better you don't join the class again. It's better because so let me check the chat. See what I've missed. Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. Good night, Henry. Good night, GT. Good night, Role. Good night, Cafe. Cafe, please change this your name. Don't use Cafe again. You are a guy. Good night, Cafe. Good night, Board. Have a nice night. Wanley, have a nice night. Who else? Nelson. Jeremiah Reborn. Victor, have a nice night. Juliet, Elizabeth, and the second Elizabeth too. I can't. No, I said the other day we have up to 3 Elizabeths in this chat. Nelson, good night. Savior, good night. Youngster, Mr. Emmanuel, good night. Have a nice night. And it's possible I drop an assignment tonight also. So make sure you read. And bye. See you guys.
Bye, baby.
Relax. Before I go, there's something I have to share with you guys. I almost forgot. Almost forgot. And I would have been pained. So for those of you following Sharp Academy Twitter, there's something I tweeted a few minutes ago. There's something I tweeted. I'm trying to drop the link here. Okay. Yeah. So I've just pinned a tweet in the chat. I want everybody to click the link and then click on set reminder. Click on set reminder. I'm waiting for you guys to do so. Everybody should do it, please. Everybody. Set reminder for the Twitter space. Okay. So I'm expecting others to do it too. I'm expecting others. The Twitter space is going to be on the 4th of August. That was the Twitter call I spoke about. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? So kindly set your reminder so others can see and they will be prompted to join too. All right, that's all for today. Good night. Bye-bye.